Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 7. Her energy moved entire rooms, and her heart lifted everyone around her. Sarah Burek brought more than skill to the world of luxury real estate. She brought heart, drive, and a sense of purpose that changed lives. At just 40 years old, she left behind a remarkable legacy that still echoes through Manhattan and the Hamptons skyline. Born in New York and raised around the construction and real estate world, Sarah understood buildings and people. After starting as a summer property manager, she climbed the ranks with passion. In 2012, she joined Nest Seekers International, helping represent over $35 billion in sold inventory and more than $5 billion in active listings. But numbers only tell part of her story. Sarah stepped into the public eye through the Netflix series $1 Million Beach House, where her sharp instincts and authentic moments won the hearts of many. She wasn't just selling homes, she was opening doors for viewers into a high-stakes world few could navigate with such style and grace. As much as she loved real estate, she loved her community more. Known for her generosity and mentorship, Sarah empowered young agents and gave back every chance she had. She also helped grow Social Life magazine as events and business development coordinator, showing once again her unstoppable drive. Tragically, on June 19, 2025, Sarah's life was cut short in a hit-and-run incident in Hampton Bays. She was found on Montauk Highway early that morning and passed away later at Stony Brook University Hospital, surrounded by those who fought to save her. She was 40. The news sent waves through the real estate world and beyond. Colleagues, clients, and fans shared their heartbreak. Jeff Gifkins of Nest Seekers expressed, "Please be kind and respectful. This is a tremendous loss to her parents and close friends." Sarah is survived by her loving parents and a wide circle of friends and colleagues who will never forget her passion, kindness, and bright spirit. Details about a service will be shared at a later time. She changed neighborhoods, careers, and lives, and in every luxury home or dream fulfilled, a part of Sarah remains. Tributes to Sarah Burek. Number 6. Everyone has a Gailard story that they tell with a smile. Keep telling his stories. These words from his wife, Mary Jo, capture the heart of a man who made the world laugh, think, and remember what joy feels like. Gailard Sartain, the beloved actor, comedian, and artist, passed away at the age of 81. He died peacefully, surrounded by his family. Raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma, he carried the spirit of his hometown into everything he did. Gailard began his journey with a paintbrush in hand before picking up a microphone. His unforgettable character, Dr. Mazeppa Pompazoidi, brought late-night television to life in Tulsa. That quirky, energetic persona led him to national fame. His big break came on the country comedy show Hee Haw, where he lit up screens for nearly 2 decades. Fans came to expect his heartwarming goofiness as Maynard, Orville, or Officer Bull Moose, all characters made brighter by his timing, expression, and charm. Beyond Hee Haw, Gailard brought memorable warmth and depth to more than 60 films and shows. Whether playing the Big Bopper in the Buddy Holly Story, or the crooked sheriff in Mississippi Burning, his range surprised and delighted audiences. He made room in classics like Fried Green Tomatoes and The Outsiders, and brought comic flair to several earnest films. His friendship with director Alan Rudolph led to 9 film collaborations, each one a testament to his creative trust and talent. But Gaylard was never only about the spotlight. He remained a dedicated painter and illustrator at heart. His artistry appeared on album covers, including Leon Russell's iconic Will-O-the-Wisp. Even when not in front of the camera, he was building beauty. Victoria Hallman, his Hee Haw co-star, once said, "He was like a big brother who was so funny they often had to reshoot scenes because we couldn't stop laughing." That's the kind of presence he had. Generous, hilarious, unforgettable. He leaves behind a loving family, his wife Mary Jo, their children Sarah, Esther, and Ben, granddaughter Chloe, and great-grandson Teddy. Gailard Sartain's life was one of creativity, community, and laughter. His voice, his art, and his kindness will be remembered and celebrated for years to come. Tributes to Gailard Sartain. Number 5. His guitar didn't just play notes, it told stories. These words, shared by a former bandmate, capture what made Patrick Walden's music unforgettable. He wasn't just heard, he was felt. Patrick Walden, the soul behind some of British rock's most iconic riffs, has passed away at the age of 46. He died peacefully following years of personal health challenges. Best known for his incredible work with the band Baby Shambles, Patrick helped shape the raw, emotional sound that defined an era. Tracks like Fuck Forever, Pipe Down, and Up the Morning bear his unmistakable touch. His guitar work danced between chaos and beauty, never playing it safe, always reaching for something deeper. Growing up in London, Patrick found music early and never let go. Before Baby Shambles, he experimented with sound in various underground bands. Those years carved the path to his signature style, jagged, melodic, and completely his own. When he joined Baby Shambles in 2004, his chemistry with frontman Pete Doherty was undeniable. Together, they created a debut album that captured the spirit of a restless youth. Patrick became essential to the band's sound, co-writing many of their fan-favorite songs. His work wasn't just technically brilliant, it was full of feeling. Beyond the spotlight, Patrick struggled with personal demons. Yet, even through addiction and recovery, he never stopped creating. His honesty about those struggles made him even more respected by peers who admired his resilience and openness. He later played with artists like James Blunt and Whitey, bringing the same intensity to every stage. His influence reached beyond one band or moment. Musicians still cite his style as bold, unexpected, and deeply inspiring. Those who knew him personally remember more than just the music. They talk about his kindness, dry humor, and humility. Fans from around the world have flocked to social media to share memories, lyrics, and guitar solos that changed them. Pete Doherty called him a visionary, a true original who gave everything to the sound we built together. Patrick Walden's spirit will echo on through every chord, every chorus, and every artist he inspired. Tributes to Patrick Walden. Number 4. He was the love of my life, my protector. Now he's my guardian angel. These tender words from Yarbrough Peoples offer a glimpse into the heart of Cavin Yarbrough, a man whose music moved millions, and whose love for those around him ran just as deep. Cavin Yarbrough, celebrated musician and one half of the legendary duo Yarbrough and Peoples, passed away at 72 from complications related to heart disease. His voice, his melodies, and his warmth leave behind an echo that will never fade. Born in Dallas in 1953, Cavin was a classically trained pianist with a natural flair for rhythm. He met Yarbrough Peoples as a child, and their connection bloomed into a lifelong musical and personal partnership. Together, they gave the world songs that continue to bring people to their feet. Their breakout hit, "Don't Stop the Music," wasn't just a chart-topping single, it was a movement. It defined dance floors in the 1980s, reaching number 1 on the R&B charts and making waves overseas. The duo followed with hits like "Guilty," "Heartbeats," and "I Wouldn't Lie," each layering funky grooves with heartfelt lyrics. More than catchy tunes, Cavin and Yarbrough brought energy and joy to every performance. Their chemistry on stage matched their chemistry off it. In 1987 they married, blending their lives as seamlessly as their harmonies. After stepping away from the major music scene, Cavin never stopped giving. Back in Dallas, he and Yarbrough launched a production company, directed music at their church, and mentored young artists with the same passion that shaped their own journey. In 2021, they were honored by their hometown for the 40th anniversary of "Don't Stop the Music," a testament to a song and a duo that had never stopped meaning something. Cavin's legacy is more than gold records and Grammy nods. It's in the countless people inspired by his music, his kindness, and his vision. Close friend Michelle Elizabeth said, "Cavin was not only an extraordinary talent, but a kind man with a great heart. His legacy will live on in the music, in our memories, and in the hearts of everyone who knew him." He is survived by his wife and musical soulmate, Yarbrough Peoples. Tributes to Cavin Yarbrough. Number 3. Her music and spirit will never fade. These words from Soul Publications echo the feeling shared by fans and fellow artists around the world at the passing of Patti Drew, who died peacefully at age 80. With a voice that soared with joy and reverence, Patti Drew gave soul music a distinct, heartfelt glow. From her early days singing in church with her sisters to becoming a solo force on Capitol Records, she left melodies that still ring true today. Her journey began with the Drew-Vels, a trio formed with sisters Lorraine and Irma. Their harmony and raw talent led to the 1964 hit, "Tell Him," a song that became a local favorite, and the start of something greater. Though the group was short-lived, Patti's ambition was not. She reimagined "Tell Him" as a solo artist, and it climbed the R&B and pop charts. This success cemented her place among the soul greats. Hits like "Workin' on a Groovy Thing" and "Keep on Movin'" followed, revealing a singer unafraid to blend sweetness with strength. Her soft-spoken nature hit a deep emotional core, one that listeners could feel in every note. Patti Drew connected generations through sound, from teen clubs in the 60s to oldies revival shows decades later. Though she stepped away from the spotlight in the 1970s, her voice remained, and remains, a staple in classic R&B collections. Her songs, especially adored in Chicano oldies circles, continue to be cherished across cultures and backgrounds. Artists who came after cite her influence, and those who knew her speak of her kindness and grace off stage. She mentored with quiet encouragement and lived with the same soul she sang about. Patti passed away of natural causes, surrounded by love. She is survived by her son, Eric, and a legacy built on rhythm, resilience, and heart. As tributes pour in, the world remembers a woman whose voice brought people together, across radios, dance floors, and memories. Patti Drew may be gone, but her music lives on in every groove and every chorus. Tributes to Patti Drew. Number 2, when you focus on quality and never cut corners, success will find you. These were words Jim Lepino lived by, and words that defined his journey from a small grocery store in Denver to reshaping how the world experiences pizza. Jim Lepino passed away peacefully at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy that forever changed the global food industry. The founder and longtime chairman of Lepino Foods, he revolutionized how mozzarella is made and delivered, supplying up to 85% of the cheese used by Domino's, Pizza Hut, and other major chains. His innovations became the gold standard of the pizza world. It all started with just $615 and a dream. In 1958, after his family's corner grocery closed, Jim saw an opportunity where few did. He focused on cheese, and more specifically how to meet the growing demand for pizza. That bold move created a company that would become the world's leading mozzarella producer, known for its cutting-edge dairy technology and commitment to excellence. Colleagues remember Jim not just for his business genius, but for his heart. He mentored young leaders, supported the Denver community, and upheld values passed down from his Italian immigrant father. Work hard, stay loyal, and give back. Whether funding hospitals or research, Jim believed in helping others thrive. For decades, Jim's quiet leadership fed millions and inspired thousands, said a longtime partner. His impact is felt in every corner of the food world and in the hearts of all who knew him. Even as his company grew globally, Jim stayed grounded in family and faith. He treated his employees with respect and never lost sight of the people behind the product. Jim passed away from natural causes, surrounded by loved ones. He is survived by his devoted wife and 2 children, who continue to carry forward his passion and principles. With every bite of pizza, people around the world unknowingly enjoy a piece of what Jim built, a legacy crafted with care, courage, and cheese. Tributes to James Lepino. What's trending on the internet? News 1. If you've ever followed the journey of Alana Thompson, you know her family's story is one of love, resilience, and togetherness. This year, 18-year-old Alana faces her first birthday without her beloved sister Anna Chickadee Cardwell, who sadly passed away at just 29 after bravely battling cancer. Alana and Anna shared the same birthday, making this year especially poignant. In a heartfelt conversation with her boyfriend, Draylen Carswell, Alana shares her wish to honor Anna's memory by gathering the whole family together, just as Anna would have wanted. While family gatherings can sometimes bring a bit of drama, Alana is determined to keep her sister's spirit alive by celebrating their bond and cherishing the moments they shared. Alana's strength in honoring Anna is a testament to the powerful connection sisters can have, no matter what life brings. As the Thompson family comes together this year, they remind us all of the healing comfort found in shared memories, laughter, and love. Anna's legacy will continue to shine through Alana and her family, proving that even through heartache, love always finds a way to be celebrated. News 2. Anne Burrell's warm smile and signature energy brightened kitchens and living rooms across America, and her legacy was celebrated in a heartfelt tribute by fellow chef Andrew Zimmern at the Food and Wine Classic in Aspen. Just days after Anne's sudden passing at age 55, Zimmern called her a trailblazer and a gifted soul, remembering her as a bold New Yorker with a tremendous capacity for love. Known to millions for her work on Food Network favorites like Worst Cooks in America, Anne inspired both colleagues and viewers with her passion, wit, and generosity. As Zimmern shared, the culinary world is deeply saddened by her loss, but Anne's warmth and spirit will continue to touch everyone who loves great food and a joyful table. Let's remember Anne Burrell not just for her remarkable talent, but for the indelible joy and kindness she shared with us all. News 3. Country music star Kacey Musgraves is taking a little detour on her busy summer tour after a tough accident in Mexico. The 36-year-old Grammy winner shared with fans that she suffered a broken rib when she slipped on some slick tile during a rainy night, landing hard on her left side. Although Kacey is in a lot of pain and says even simple tasks are challenging, she's grateful things weren't worse and is being well cared for as she recovers. Because of her injury, Kacey had to reschedule her highly anticipated Sing for Science event in Nashville, which was originally set for June 22nd. The good news is that the concert has already been moved to September 18th, and fans who can't make the new date can check with the Ryman Auditorium for other options. Kacey's signature humor and gratitude shine through, as she thanked everyone for their understanding and support. As Kacey Musgraves takes some much-deserved time to heal, her fans and fellow artists are wishing her a speedy recovery. There's no doubt she'll be back on stage soon, lighting up the room with her voice and spirit. Until then, we're all cheering her on and looking forward to her return, stronger than ever. News 4. Let's take a moment to celebrate resilience and new beginnings. Kelly Wolf, a familiar face from MTV's The Real World and a well-known life coach and author, recently shared her journey through an exceptionally challenging time. At 48, and amid her separation from actor Scott Wolf after 21 years of marriage, Kelly experienced a difficult episode where she was hospitalized in Utah under controversial circumstances. Following her release, Kelly reached out to her friends and followers with honesty and strength. She spoke openly about being held against her will and described how she remained calm, clear, and grounded during her 5-day hospital stay. Kelly emphasized that her healing journey is well underway, and she's embracing life's next chapter with hope and positivity. She's spending quality time with her kids, finding joy in simple moments, and continuing to inspire others with her courage and candor. As Kelly moves forward, she reminds all of us that even in the darkest of times, it's possible to stand tall, heal, and reclaim life's beauty. She'll be remembered for her unwavering spirit, her commitment to speaking up, and her dedication to living authentically, reminding us all to cherish the brighter days ahead. News 5. Imagine leaving behind a legacy big enough to last generations. How about for over 100 children? 40-year-old Pavel Durov, the visionary billionaire behind the messaging platform Telegram, has announced he plans to divide his astonishing $17 billion fortune among at least 106 children. Now, Durov's story is remarkable. He's a father to 6 children the traditional way and, through sperm donation, is the biological dad to over 100 more across a dozen countries. He even began donating to help a friend, and much of it was anonymous. Durov, whose life has been marked by both major technological achievements and the occasional controversy, says his decision is all about sharing his success with the next generation. While his work with Telegram has sometimes sparked global debate, today he's making headlines for a much more personal reason, an extraordinary commitment to his unique, far-flung family. As the world watches, Pavel Durov's story reminds us that family can take many forms, and that sometimes, the greatest legacy isn't just business success, but the lives we touch and the future we build together. Number 1. Guido was the type of teammate who made you better, on the ice and in life, a former colleague once said. Few words capture the quiet strength and steady presence of Guido Tani, whose impact resonated far beyond the boards of the rink. Guido Tani, known to many as both a skilled professional hockey player and a memorable part of cinema history, has passed away at the age of 71 after a brief illness. Born in Detroit and raised with a passion for the game, Tanissi's hockey path took off with the Oshawa Generals before being drafted by the Pittsburgh Penguins and Toronto Toros in 1973. Though he never reached the NHL, his career flourished in multiple leagues across North America and Italy. He lifted the Lockhart Cup with the Johnstown Jets in the 1974-75 season and was named the IHL's top defenseman during the 1978-79 campaign. His time with teams like the Hershey Bears, Grand Rapids Owls, and Maine Nordiques showcased not just his athletic ability, but also his character and leadership. In 1977, Tanissi found his way into film history when he portrayed defenseman Billy Charlebois in the classic hockey comedy Slapshot, starring Paul Newman. Though his character didn't speak, fans instantly connected with his authentic presence. It was a role that turned him into a cult favorite and linked his name forever to a beloved hockey film. After retiring from professional hockey in the late 1980s, Tanissi returned to Toronto and took on a quieter role as a service technician. Despite leaving the limelight, he remained active in his community, always ready with mentorship or a kind word for young players following in his footsteps. His humility, work ethic, and generosity left lasting impressions on teammates, colleagues, and fans alike. The Hershey Bears shared heartfelt words upon his passing. We're saddened to learn of the passing of Guido Tani. Our hearts are with his family, friends, and teammates. Guido is survived by his immediate family, including his former spouse Leslie. His presence endures through the lives he touched, the games he played, and the scenes he lit up. He will be missed deeply by the hockey world, film aficionados, and anyone lucky enough to have known him. Tributes to Guido Tani. Luis lifted everyone around him. His smile, spirit, and heart made every clubhouse better, said a coach who watched him grow from prospect to promise.